Hello, hello! Üdv mindenkinek, aki összegyűlt itt. Mind a kettőnknek. És belekezdünk az LMV2-be. Végig szaladunk rajta gyorsan, mert már egyszer végigjátszottam. Csak most azért magyar felirattal mégiscsak jobban érteni a sztorit. Na, nyomjuk.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Úgy hallom, igen, jó
This
van.
is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Egy kis áramszünet. Nem azt akarta énekelni a Poppy? Ó, lehet, hogy be kéne kapcsolni a nudity szűrőt. Na mindegy. Annyit spoilerezek, hogy ez nem LMV-k. Ne kukoljatok, tűnés van. Ki volt az? Nem csúnya játék. Ez a szőrös valag, ez ne lenne itt előttem. Jaj, de megijedtem, jaj. Jaj. Húha. Ki volt az? Az az igazság, hogy ennek már harmadjára kezdek neki, mert már egyszer elkezdtem. Az első fejezetet, ezt már harmadjára látom. Na, próbáljunk elfutni. Faszekta, azaz. Hello, hello! Akkor nem jött be a tippem, hogy 2 perccel kezdés előtt szólítanak. Ennyi volt, vége van, kösz, hogy itt voltatok. Kifilézték a főhőst. És az volt kiírva, hogy elemvég pauze. Ugye?
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom.
Akkor erre most nem is válaszolok neked.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Öcséd nem jön?
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Az a terv, hogy
Supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Szóval, hogy fejezetenként fogom a streamet csinálni, felbontani.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up.
Az első rész az úgy volt megcsinálva, mintha egy sorozatot néznél. Minden fejezet után volt egy kis összefoglaló. Ez meg inkább hasonlít egy könyvre. Igen, vége van, szia!
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hello, deputy! Jaj, csuklok.
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton.
Játék hangja az
My
rendben
partner
van?
Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Most nálam is halk.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it. They got it, Thornton.
Igen, mondjuk a sztori játékok nem nagyon beszélgetősek.
Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. It's too much.
Jaj. Bocsánat. Ja, most nem tudom megváltoztatni. Oké, mert fölvettem ezt az előrendelői hacukát, mert én is egyébként FBI-os kabátban lennék. Mondjuk abban már végigjátszottam, na mindegy. Mi van rajtam? Ja, az ódíres pulóver. Aha.
Better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know
Olvasod?
what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Nem tudom megmutatni a pulcsimat, mert mindig befordul a karakter. Teljesen be van fordulva. Én nem fogom felolvasni, olvassátok magatoknak. Mehet? Ez nagyon jó, sztori szempontjából, igen, fontos volt. Bocsánat. Oké. Okay. Jó, ez legalább ugyanaz a futás, mint a Horizonban.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not then.
Igen, vannak ilyen kis húsgonnás dobozok elrejtve az erdőbe, úgyhogy azokat össze kéne szedni. Abból kapok fejlesztési pontokat. Nem emlékszel rá, mert mindig elaludtad a játékon. Úgyhogy én most el fogok kóborolni.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Arra semmi nincs. Azt tudom. Min mosolyogsz, hogy elaludtál? Hopp, ezt most vettem észre először. Ez mi? Az nem álomcsapda, ugye?
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Jó, hát ez a 2 az nagyon kevés még bármihez. Egy pillanat. Oké.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing. Welcome back, Anderson.
Damn.
Azt viszont láttam már, hogy van benne jó néhány félrefordítás.
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Majd jövök, csá! Pillanat. Egyébként nálam is halk. Viszont amikor kezdődött és bejött az elemvég felirat, akkor azért volt hangerő, nem?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Most adtam rá egy kicsit, tehát szerintem jobban lehet majd hallani. Itt a banyaháza. Na? Most volt hangja? Oké. Jól emlékszem, akkor erre is van egy uzsis doboz. Ja, ez a kitérés, jó? Oké. Zseblámpa az a B. Oké. Elfogyott a betű. Itt lesz majd a biztosíték, majd ha jövünk ide vissza este.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Ja, fölrakjuk, amiket találtunk. Ezeket a kis fényképeket ide a falra.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Az a jó, hogy mindegyik ilyen nyomozati, hát ilyen, mi az már, nyomozati dolgot, azt csak egy helyre lehet berakni, tehát nagy variáció nincsen. Hello, call me. Mindjárt vége van. Ez egy komoly játék, úgyhogy az erdőbe uzsonnás dobozokat fogunk gyűjteni. Jó lesz? Fini. De csak papírcetlik vannak benne, amivel fegyvert tudunk fejleszteni. Most olvasd te. Na, kedves néni volt. Mehetünk? Elolvastátok? Mindegy. Vagy visszanézitek, ha nem. Ja, onnan jöttünk, jó van. Fú, de csúnya. Bö. Bébi, te nem emlékszem, merre van uzsis doboz? Ja, itt lesz, itt van mi az ilyen kis tábor, kemping. Hát majd kiderül, hogy mit használ. De tegnap elszpoilereztem, hogy a szobalányi gyilkos. Ja nem, az ajzébe volt. Kalisztóban. Ugye? Egyébként ti hogy álltok a játékokban ezekhez az olvasmányos dolgokhoz? Titeket nem zökkent ki? Ezek a gyűjtögetős feljegyzések? Ja, mondom, hogy rengeteg ilyen félrefordítás van, meg helyesírási hiba, szóismétlések, tehát azt már láttam. Ez például tisztára a Resident Evil 4 remake-re emlékeztet, amikor kiérkezek a erdőből az első házhoz. De rohadt jól néz ki ez is.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Kézmosás, hűtő, ágy. Oké. Mi volt hűtő? És ágy. Oké. Ezt a 3 jelet kell használni a kódzár kinyitásához. Ez volt, ugye? Ágy meg, ami így szétfele mutat. Ez? Nem. Ez lefele volt, ugye? Aha, jó, oké. Hát én most itt vagyok a fák között, úgyhogy elvittem.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you too.
Na akkor mi eddig hogy tetszik a BF? Mondjuk keveset öltünk, nem? Ja, most még nem nézzünk oda, mert még nem itt kéne lennünk.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Yeah, that's me.
És nem fregre megyek, hanem pontfoglalásra. Megyek a D-re. Na, itt filézték ki a bátyát.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and...
Ne nézzetek oda, mert fütyi van ott.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Ez a Saga Anderson egy zseni, megállapította, hogy az asztalon fekszik.
Coincidence?
Hí. Akkor nem is dagad, csak fel van puffadva, ugye? Arról maradtál le, hogy a játék azzal kezdődött, hogy én azt a dagi csávót irányítottam, jövök ki a vízből. Aztán megtámadta egy szekta, fölvágták hát itt elől, és kivették a szívét. Na, hát ide helyezték mellé a szívét. Ez szerintem rendellenes, nem? Nem vagyok orvos, de szerintem nem így kéne kinéznie.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Nézd meg, jöttél streamet nézni, aztán szakmázás van.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
A Witcherből mászott elő?
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
No.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Igazániból vége lehetne a streamnek, meg a játéknak, mert el tudom mondani, hogy ki a hulla meg, hogy ki ölte meg. Na, elmondjam.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Olyan volt, mintha aranyászakot ittak volna. Nem az volt az üveg? Volt egy 50% esélyem, hogy eltalálom, hova kell tenni.
Indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Tedd már le azt a szart.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Igen, itt már kapcsolat van ugye az első résszel, ami pont 13 évvel ezelőtt jelent meg. És akkor tűnt el az LMV-k is, illetve ez a Nightingale nevű csávó, aki egy FBI nyomozó volt.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize
Kia
his
Florence.
current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
Aha.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to
Hát
forget.
ápolónőhöz képest nagy a pöcse. Nem?
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Nagyon fura.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready.
Másik
They
világ.
were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Ki jött?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Most megpróbál megmutatni a pulcsiát. Hopp. Hopp. Látod? Oh dear. Ki volt a szektatag? Nightingale.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Find the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Hogy most mi van? Mik a célok? Ja, aha. Egy jó nagy levegővel ment le a tó aljára. Én azt mondom, hogy egyszerű lenne, hogyha ennyi lenne a sztori, azért egy kicsit meg van csavarva.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Elfelejtettem beugrani a izébe, a boltba. Az itt van
I
valahol.
think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake.
Aha, itt.
Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Hogy néz ki ez a játék? Atya
It's not that
úristen.
complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find. They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Nem hallottam, amit mondtasz. Írd le, mert olvasni még tudom, csak mert motyogsz közbe. Nem reagálok rá. Ha nézitek, akkor majd kiderül. Ja, jó, nem erre jövök. Casey, ja, itt van.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Mit imádsz, az ilyen csavaros sztorikat? Én ezzel például idegesíteni szoktam babulányt, mert nagyjából a film negyedénél elkezdek tippelni, hogy mi lesz mondjuk a kimenetel.
You need to get out more.
Aztán sokszor igazam is van.
It is kind of creepy though. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Na figyeld!
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, The awful truth.
És ha csak ennyi, hogy elmebeteg, honnan tudja, hogy mi fog történni?
Something was put inside
Mert előre le volt írva a
in
lapra.
his chest. I must find out what.
Azt mondtad, Crazy, hogy a Max Payne-t játszottad, ugye?
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh?
Az első részt is? Aha. Mert ha az elsőt játszottad volna, akkor ő ismerős lenne, mert ő volt a Max Payne. És egyébként ő a stúdiónak a vezetője, aki csinálta a játékot.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Nem, a kettesben már nem az ő modelljét használták. Ott már más volt.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses. The bookers.
Széntanúkkal?
At
Az is
the
szép.
diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Az is valami szekta, mint a Jehova tanúi?
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt
Hogy
they've
jön ide
seen
abba a Dur's
stuff
Gate?
this gruesome.
Ja, hogy az lett a Game of the Year. Ja, itt is van olvasnivaló. Megyünk, olvasunk egyet. Vagy uzsis
There's
doboz.
another lunchbox.
Uzsis doboz, oké. Okay. Gyere már le! Hát ezt most PC-n játszom.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something
Ja,
for
várjál.
us to find.
Hát itt most a tájból ennyit látsz. De jövünk majd még ide. Mondjuk akkor nem lesz ilyen barátságos. Mit mondott? A hegyeket. Aha. Hát itt most pont takarásban. Jó, ott van a... Mi az? Tükörhegy, vagy minek hívják? Mirror Peak. Most megyünk vissza a városba, hogy felboncoljuk a pufit.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Tényleg megnézem, hogy itt van-e a rendőr. Őrzi még a lukat. És
I'll
itt
look
van.
around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Thornton told me we're shipping the body out. We'll
Nem akarok még egy kört menni. Nem már. Ó, azért megijedtem, hogy nem tudok visszajönni.
That was beautiful, Thornton.
Micsodát? Ja, azért nem látjátok Steamen a játékot, mert Epic Games-es.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
Tehát PC-n egyelőre csak ott jött ki.
Reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Viszont ez a játék valami technikailag olyan dolgot használ, ami az RTX 20-as kártyáktól fölfelé futtatja. Az alatt több mindegy, hogy mit állítasz be, úgy szaggat, mint a hétszentség.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Itt is körülnézek nektek.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
Na ez van a pólumon, ez az ódír.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Give me that coffee word.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, our float will be the belle of all at this year's Beer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float to share.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here.
Na, a csávó az meg mibe játszott? Ja, igen. A Quantum Break című játékban. Illetve Gyűrűk urában.
I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here.
Kávé.
Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of
Ez
witnesses
az ódír,
here.
ez kávézó.
They made them sound like suspects.
Vagy nem? Hát
Mulligan
de
Thorpe is still
ja,
on
a
about that?
Cafébördel
No,
vontam
no, the
össze.
Bookers don't strike me as the
De
Booker
azok
type, but
ilyen kávés
you can decide
termoszok
for
voltak,
yourselves.
nem? De
They're just inside having coffee and
jól
try to calm their
megbeszéltem
nerves.
magammal.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people...
Na itt fogjuk találni azokat, akik látták a gyilkosságot.
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Calder Lightning's passed off.
Yes. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Ez is az első részre utal. Volt két vénfaszi. Állandóan egy számot hallgattak ezen a jukeboxon. És azért volt kiírva, hogy azért ment tönkre.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Én most egy sört innék szívesen.
I need a tool to get this open.
Oké. És tiszta. Ez is ritka a játékokban, nem? Hogy tiszta a budi.
It's not opening.
Amikor így megállok így furcsa módon, nem csinálok semmit, akkor olvasom a chatet, mert ugye telefonon van. Úgyhogy valahogy meg kell oldanom, hogy lássam közelebb a képernyőhöz. Most egyelőre így megy.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Az nem baj, hogy beszélsz, csak én tudom, hát egy kicsit nehezebb követni. Vissza kell olvasnom, hogy miről beszéltek.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on
Ne
something.
csináld már, légy.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
De így hogy figyeltek a szövegre? Hát, holnap röpdoga.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing.
Azt mondjátok meg, hogy mit jelent az ekta. Mert az elejét azt értem. Ja.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers
Én
telling
inkább
me?
AC/DC kedvelő vagyok.
What is it? What are you trying to say?
The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Hova? Ja, így gyűjtjük az úgyis dobozt. Jó van. Az legalább tuti helyen van. Mondjuk baby téged ki lehet kergetni az AC/DC-vel, mi?
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. These stashes could contain clues. Better keep an eye out for more.
Azt mondja, Ja, itt még volt ügy, mi? Aha, na itt vannak az ektások.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Azt szerintem valami betegség lehet. Nézd meg, ilyen ágak nőnek rá.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's
Halt maar ide.
evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing.
Babulány jókat röhög egyébként rajta. Nem biztos, hogy halljátok.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Figyeljetek már a sztorira. Most lényeges pont jön.
Saga Anderson, as I live and breathe.
Azt se szereti, csak rávágta, hogy hagyd már békén.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
Ő Rose.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Aki ismer minket, de mi nem ismerjük őt. Erre te kérdezted, hogy ki az. Hát ki volt írva?
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Azaz,
Have you
igen.
heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Mindjárt vége van egyébként az első fejezetnek, meg a streamnek. Úgyhogy lehet menni aludni.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Várjátok már, hogy vége legyen, mi?
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Hát ma csak ennyi lesz.
Just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Ó, muffinok.
I'll be right with
Mindjárt megeszem, ha nem néznek ide.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money. No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Nem is így kell írni a chatet. Jó, hát ezek izgalmasak. Ezeket az embereket sajnálom, akik ezeket begépelték. Ó, majd elolvassátok a izéből. A vodból. Hello? Azt kell még csiszolni, mert nem tükörszerű.
It won't open.
They locked up an innocent man.
Hát jó van akkor. Szavaztok.
I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards.
See you around. Agent?
Tessék.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Oh dear. I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. It's bear season.
De oda megyünk, csak körbenézek még az őrsön. És a proszektúránál az együttesre gondolsz, ugye? Még mindig ott tartotok.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a
Ki az a Sanyika Kolmi?
Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park.
Igen, ezt most ti is végignézitek. Nem fogom elnyomni.
Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Látod, kávétermosz, nem sörös. Na, akkor megyünk a vége felé. Azt a sorozatot nem láttam, úgyhogy ezt én nem tudom.
I guess you guys don't have that problem though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Abba bele.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Ki beteg? Miért beteg? Mi tetszik? A bibije? Ez melyik? Aha.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Halál oka? Hát... Nincs a helyén a szív, nem? Ez élettel összeegyeztethetetlen, erősítsetek már meg. Az meg a bárányok hallgatnakba volt, nem?
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Hát, ha jöttél volna az elejére, akkor tudnád, hogy mikor szedték ki belőle. Hát rögtön miután kijött a vízből.
Same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
Na most
I
nézzétek.
have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Most kapcsoltam a lámpát, de semmi.
He can't see me in the light.
Aha, most már jó.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Go! Vanished.
Hagyom neked. Látod, én nem haltam meg a tutoriálnál. Egyszer se. Hogy tetszik eddig? Ennyire nem. Mehet tovább. Vagy legközelebb. A következő fejezet körülbelül ennyi, de lehet, hogy egy kicsit hosszabb. Ott már azért interaktívabb a dolog. Az összes zenét ehhez a játékhoz írták, tehát nincsen benne olyan, ami játékon kívüli betétdal. Ez a Follow You Into the Dark? Az? Azért hagytam, mert Babulány nagyon szereti. Majd megbeszélünk olyan időpontot, hogy mindahányan tudjátok majd nézni. Fent van a YouTube-on, persze. Na, akkor ma estére ennyi. Azért tök jó, hogy mind a ketten el tudtatok jönni. Na, Discordon akkor megbeszéljük a továbbiakat. Úgyhogy jó éjszakát mindenkinek! Sziasztok!